Hello 2.01, I have returned. Yes, we have a commentary here today, first one in over a month. And it's quite a good game, I have to say. I really enjoyed this game. It's a 1v1 on a fill-in between a goblin player and an elf player. Already recorded this, but due to personal incompetence, my microphone wasn't working, so I'm doing this for the second time. But it is a really good game, and I hope you enjoy the commentary. Now, the two players in this game are Micromaniac and Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye is elves, top spot. Micromaniac is goblins, bottom spot. Okay, now standard match, of course. For PowerPoints. What shall we see? What they've started with? Not a great start, but yeah. Rally call for Eagle Eye. Goblins. Micromaniac hasn't chosen his PowerPoint yet. He's waiting to see whether he should get Crabane or Tainted Land, I'm assuming. Both players are doing their standard faction start. Well, elves, a bit less for elves, but elven barracks for elves, rather than the green pasture and goblin cave for goblins, which is very standard. Well, okay, not much to say at this point now. Let's have a look around the map. Admire the scenery. Nice river on the low graphics there. Got a waterfall. About the most interesting thing happening at this point, but I assure you it's going to kick off from here. Even the cave troll looks bored at this point, just walking around his little cave. Really need to figure out something to do at this point in the game. There's nothing to say now. Looks like both players... second goblin cave for Micromaniac. And both players are just about to have their first unit out. Lorien Warrior for Eagle Eye, Goblin Warriors for Micromaniac. Both are going through the center crossing in the map. They're going to collide, I believe. Oh no, the Goblin Warriors are taking a turn to the right. They're avoiding the central collision, so to say. Goblins don't do very well in any matchup 1v1 unless that's a builder 1v1, which they can sort of win. I think that's about the extent of their 1v1 success, really. Now, these Lorien Warriors are busy looking around for goblin caves. They can't find, not caves, tunnels, they can't find any. Still looking, and oh look, they found one, and they've also found some Goblin Warriors, and up here the same can be found. Same can be said for the Goblin Warriors. They're looking, can't find anything. Goblin Warriors aggressive stance, poison blades. Lorien Warriors have used rally call. Goblin player is using Crabane. Goblin Warriors have been decimated already. The poison damage is taking its toll on the Lorien Warriors though. That's where quite a lot of the damage seems to come from. That goblin tunnel is going down quite rapidly. It is in range of the fortress though, just about. Lorien Warriors might not get it down in time though, I don't think they will. It's just about saved. And over here we have the Goblin Warriors being equally as unsuccessful, trying to take out the Malon tree. Getting flanked by one group of Lorien Warriors, amazingly. That lone Lorien Warriors decided to be different and go on the other side, and we have some Lorien Archers. I hate Lorien Archers when I'm playing as goblins against elves. They really, really annoy me. Now, we have Goblin Warriors getting the signal fire, and with more Goblin Warriors going to go on the hill for some strange reason. And we have a green pasture coming up for Eagle Eye. Some Rivendell Lancers. And a minor army of Goblin Warriors coming up here. Two groups. Looks bigger than it actually is, mind. And the third group coming up here to go harass while the elves are chasing them, I'm assuming. I think that's the plan. And we have a fourth group on the left side of the map, so this is really goblin harassing in full force. Every corner of the map. Can't cover all your bases really. And we have Lorien warriors taking the signal fire for Eagle Eye, so both players have a signal fire. And it looks like a Malon tree is about to go down. He used poison blades on the Malon tree. Should never use poison blades on buildings because it doesn't add damage to buildings. And some goblin warriors died there. And oh, what do we have? We have an early Azog for goblins. Yep, Azog already. Which, as you'll see, turns out to be quite successful. And we have Rivendell Lancers which are crushing the goblins, sadly.